thought that I could save her.
And I want to finish watching this movie. I just gonna have to play it back on demand. You know what I'm saying? Come in the chat, say what's up.
I'm sorry. We were hoping you had more of these tapes.
How do you feel?
I don't know. Watching all the videos gave me a headache.
Let me get you some more tea.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just feel up today. Let me get you.
What's up, everybody, man?
No, I'm okay.
Here it is again.
What's good? I don't know nothing about Trump and Bernie. I ain't really into all no politic crap. I don't trust none of them. I'm watching this movie, man. It's a good movie. I don't even want to turn it off. But I'm gonna have to stop it and watch it back on demand, I guess. Guess I'll watch it back on demand. If you're in the chat, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Oh, shoot, man. This movie is crazy as hell. Well, I'm gonna have to pause that. What's up, everybody? What's good, man? How's everybody doing? It's just a good movie I'm watching, man. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna pause it, play it back on demand or whatever. No, I'm on Tubi. I'm not even on. I thought I was on my Spectrum on demand. I'm on Tubi. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Y'all see all the crazy stuff surrounding the Kobe case. A lot of crazy stuff going on, man. The Me Too movement coming after this man. And like I say, man, there are no laws in place to protect men who get accused. There's nothing to protect us from accusations. If a man gets accused, especially a black man, if he gets accused, he's automatically guilty. He's automatically guilty when he gets accused. And they're trying to come together and destroy his legacy now. This is the plot. This is the plan. This is why all these women are coming together, targeting Kobe Bryant now. They're putting this plan in motion. In the past, they tried to take his Oscar. Before that, they came together and had a petition, and they got him off of from being a judge at a certain festival. So it's a lot of things they've tried to destroy from Kobe Bryant just because a nasty, disgusting whore who had 3 different semens inside of her, who would not testify against this man. Okay, they're protecting that whore. The women always get protected. They're protecting a whore who had 3-4 different DNA semens in her nasty behind, and a whore who wouldn't testify at trial, but she took Kobe's money though. She took the money though. She definitely takes the money. But if you're new, I appreciate that. If you're new, that's what's up. So it just goes to show you how this game is played. It goes to show you the agenda. It goes to show you what's going on. And that's why I speak out about this, because nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about these accusations. What do you mean only white girls? What do you mean only white girls, bro? Shepherd, only white girls. What are you talking about? He said only white girls. Anyway, whatever that means. It's a lot of women in general falsely accusing men. It's a lot of women in general that are accusing men, not just white girls. Well, you know, like I say, black women lied on me and threw me in prison. So when I see a lot of black women and white women and all kinds of women accusing men. How you doing, late Lizzie? What's good? Lizzie in the building. My mind is in the building. So don't start that only white girl stuff in my life. Please don't start that only white girl stuff. All these, a lot of women of every culture falsely accusing men. It ain't just white girls. It ain't just black girls. It ain't just all of them. So I don't know why you said that. I didn't get that. But this Me Too movement is practically a witch hunt. What's up, Monique? Monique in the building, my moderator. Um, this Me Too movement is plotting to destroy Kobe Bryant's, plotting to destroy his legacy. I wonder if they're going to go, who's next? Okay, they didn't got Bill Cosby. They got Bill Cosby. They're still doing documentaries after Michael Jackson is dead. They're going after Russell Simmons now, Cuba Gooding Jr., Kobe Bryant's dead. They're trying to destroy his legacy. I mean, come on. Now I can understand R. Kelly. We know R. Kelly's guilty, but what about the other guys? Besides R. Kelly, what about the other guys? So that's why I'm bringing this to the forefront. We only talk about the accusations, but we never talk about the women who lie. Oh yeah, Chuck Cujo, that's the agenda. And that's the agenda. And Oprah and Gayle is leading that agenda to put black men at the forefront of the Me Too movement. And there's been way more white men who've been accused than black men. But they're trying to put black men at the front of the Me Too movement. They're trying to make all black men are horrible people, all black men are bad, all black men are wicked, all black men are perverts, all black men are this or that. That's the agenda. That's the agenda. So we got to understand there is still a lot of racial bias against black men. Now that is a truth, whether you like me talking about this or not. There is a racial bias against black men. There is an attack on black men. Y'all don't have to like the truth, but it's the truth. Period. Period. Did Melissa come in here? What's up, Melissa? What's up, Melissa? The mod was good. There is a racial bias against black men. Period. And it's something I want to talk about. This is just the topic I'm going to, like I say, I've been through it, so I understand what's going on. So I'm just trying to bring awareness to this racial bias and how women get away with just accusing men for absolutely no reason. How women get away with it. Women need to get locked up who falsely accuse men. I don't care. I don't care. They need to get arrested for falsely accusing men. I'm talking about from teenage girls, all the way to women. If a 15, 16-year-old girl can get charged as an adult for murder, can't she get charged for lying on a man? Okay, like, come on, y'all. Women, y'all I don't care what age, all y'all need to get locked up for falsely accusing a man. At all ages. But the system is not set up that way. The system is not set up that way. The system is purposely set up against men. And that's why Kobe Bryant, that's why they're plot to destroy this man. That's why they're plotting to destroy his legacy. That's why they're plotting to destroy this man. So you're going to hear more slander coming against Kobe Bryant. More slander. Hold on. Give me a second. You're going to hear a lot more slander against Kobe Bryant. It's designed against us all the way. Yeah, yes, Chucko. Yes, it's designed against black men. Yes, it is. That's just how the ball game is. Jackie, don't listen. Listen. I don't know who you are, Jackie. Ask your question. If you come in here to slander me, if you come in here to bring a bunch of false accusations and bring up my false conviction, you can leave my live, Jackie. I'm not for it today. You could have been asked your question in the live. You coming over here from other channels to slander me, you can leave. But anyway, I'm not giving that no more energy. Y'all have nothing else better to do but troll me. But anyway, there is nothing to protect. Why there are no laws in place to protect men who get lied on by women? Somebody please tell me this. Why are there no laws in place to protect men who get lied on by females. There is not one law in place, not one, that protects men from false accusations. Why you never hear about this? Why we only hear about the accusations? You know how many men are sitting in jail from being falsely accused? You know how many innocent men are in prison right now because of a woman said he did this? Do you know how many men are locked up because women got on the witness stand and acted and started fake crying? He did this to me. Lied like hell. Let me see. Cheryl said it's the truth. You worked at the courthouse. You seen a lot of black men saying it didn't happen, but still get time. Exactly, Cheryl Brooks. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of men that go through this. I get a lot of emails from men who relate to my story. A lot of men been emailing me says, you know what, bro, I'm glad you're talking about this because such and such happened to me. Such and such happened to me. Such and such happened to me. You know? So, yeah, all they have to do is say it. We must look deeper to what? Logical reason. What we must look deeper to in. You said we must look deeper. What do you mean look deeper? Melissa, a man's guilty automatically from accusation, especially a black man. He's automatically guilty. He's automatically guilty. He's automatically guilty from accusations. Logical. I'm not doing a call-in show tonight because a lot of people troll me and they try to mess up my what I'm doing. I mean, logical reasoning. I mean, you could just type in here. I only do live shows on Friday. Yeah, I don't because I get trolled so much. I get trolled so much. Logical. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they troll the hell out of me, man. All these weirdos be trying to call in and weirdos. They don't want to talk and have a logical conversation. They want to play on the phone and this and that. But getting back to what I was saying, like your boy said, like Cheryl just said, she worked at the courthouse and she's seen a lot of men get time who said, yo, this chick is lying on me. She said she saw a lot of black men get time because this chick is lying on me. And it's sad that an accusation means guilt. And this is the lie. No, he don't have a chance, Greta. He don't, and they know this. That's why they use it against him. That's why they use it against him. That's why they use it against him. In our society, in our world, an accusation against a black man is automatic guilt. Guilty until proven innocent. That's the world we live in. An accusation towards a black man is automatic guilt. That's the truth of the law. That is the truth. They say all this crap, but that's not the truth. An accusation means automatic guilt to a black man, and you go to prison off top. There is no rap. A woman accuses you, you did it. They don't care. Oh, he got accused. Oh, he's a rapist. Oh, he got accused. Oh, she said he did this. Oh, he's a pedophile. Oh, she said he did that. Oh, he this. Oh, he's this. Oh, that's what she said? Oh, okay. They could just say it. Lala, you got a point there. You got a point there. He could just say it. How does accusations mean guilt? That's the way society interprets accusations, guilt. He got accused of it, he's guilty. Kobe Bryant got accused of it, he's guilty. You get accused of it, you're automatically guilty. And everybody's going to slander you. Everybody's going to slander you. Whether you get falsely accused or whether the case, do you notice whether a man gets falsely accused or whether the charges get thrown out, they still slander him. Do y'all notice that? Whether a man gets falsely accused or the charges get thrown out or he get his record expunged, no matter the case may be, or years later the girl come back and say, well, I lied on the man, he's still going to get slandered. Doesn't matter. Accusation means guilt. Accusations mean guilt in our society. Accusations mean he's guilty. And a lot of these women know this. If I accuse him, everybody's going to look at him as the bad guy. If I just accuse him, everybody's going to just take him down. Take him down. If y'all new, if you just hopping in the live, what's up to everybody? I can't, I'm trying to do the live. Can't speak to everybody individually, but everybody in the live, the joint, what's up? But we know this, y'all. So the next plot is let's go after Kobe Bryant. Let's go after his letter. Like I say, I believe only person I really believe, celebrity I really believe is guilty is R. Kelly. I believe R. Kelly has a problem. I do. R. Kelly, I believe the man has a serious problem. But when it comes to Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, all them other guys, I don't believe none of that. I don't believe the Tupac, Mike Tyson. These were lies. If they're not black people. Exactly, Lala. So true. Oh yeah, Chuck. A lot. That's why we look at Gail and Oprah. That goes to show you that they use black women against black men. It's a lot of black men in jail and in prison right now because of a black woman. Chuck, why do you think I did time in prison? Because of a black bitch. Excuse my French. I'm sorry. I still have a lot of unresolved anger for what the bitch did to me. Black bitch said I did something to her kids. So I went to prison. Black woman. Just because she couldn't control me and couldn't have her way with me. And, I don't want nothing to do with you no more. This is what they do to you. So, Chuck, you are so right. Sometimes it's our own women that they use against us. Just like Gail and Oprah. They're help pushing this agenda. Thank you, Jack. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jackie. I didn't know who you were. Jackie, I didn't know who you were. I say people troll me all the time, so I don't know. To look at Oprah. Huh? What? I don't understand. Kamina, you said black women set other black women up to look at Oprah and Monique. I didn't get what that meant. I don't know if you typed it wrong or. That's deep. Chuckle said his own biological mother put his first case on him. Now that's some deep stuff right there, bro. Man, that's I don't know. Whatever case she put on you, that's hard. That's tough, bro. Oprah set Monique up. I agree with that, Lizzie. What do you mean Oprah set Monique up? I don't know how does she? I just know Oprah tried to make Monique look like the bad person. I don't know how did Oprah set Monique up. I don't know that part. I just know Oprah tried to make Monique look like she was wrong. Lala D, that is a fact. Lala D says so many. Lala D, she's a black woman. Says black women damaged so many black men and made them lose their freedom. Yes, they put them on child support and they accuse them of all kind of perverted stuff. Lala, that's a fact. Yep, Jackie. Yep. As soon as he tried to, Bill Cosby been trying to buy CBS since NBC or CBS since the 90s. He'd been trying to buy a network since the 90s. So yeah, they got all the women. If you notice, out of nowhere, when Bill Cosby came close to closing the deal, out of nowhere, all these women started accusing Bill Cosby. Do you notice? Out of nowhere, do you think what they did to Bill Cosby was for no reason? Do you know why these women came out of nowhere? Y'all don't know the backstory on how Cosby was trying to buy a major white network? It's oh hell no, we're not going to do that. We're going to destroy your legacy and lock you up. Bill Cosby been trying to buy that network since the 90s. I did my research on that. He tried to buy one of those major networks, NBC or CBS, back since the 90s. And a few years ago, he came close to almost closing the deal with certain brokers and some other people on Wall Street. He almost came close to it. It's like, oh no, mm-mm, that's not happening. You're not buying us out, nigga. You're not buying us out, nigga. Now all of a sudden, all these women come out of nowhere in this man's old age. Do you notice they paid these women to lie on him? Yes, Community Solutions. Out of nowhere, do you think this happened for a reason to Bill Cosby? Just out of nowhere, all these women, just out of the clear blue sky, in Bill Cosby's old age. Old age. Lizzie said, if black men start dating outside the race, some black women gets bitter and call themselves. And I don't understand, Lizzie, that's a fact. But when you got good black men there, you got good black brothers there, look how good black men get treated. And I'm not talking about the trifling Negroes. Look how some of our good brothers get treated. So why do you think they go outside the race? Why do you think? I don't know if Oprah has something to do with that, Jackie. I just know that he's been trying to buy that network. And, all of a sudden he's old and in his 70s. All these women come out of nowhere. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all should have seen that Bill Cosby thing was deeper than what the media was trying to portray it to be. Way deeper than that. King Ty, if you want to destroy a black man, you can do that. King Ty, if you want to destroy these black men, you can do that. Bill Cosby said, yeah, I got high. Bill Cosby said, yes, he got high, and they took pills together. Back then in the 60s and 70s, everybody was doing drugs. Everybody was getting high. All the white women wanted to have sex with Bill Cosby. Now he's 70, 80 years old. Now they want to destroy him out of nowhere. Come on, y'all got to know it's deeper than that. No, it's deeper than that. I believe it would be surprised if they should be back from Michael. Oh yeah, and a lot of people didn't even know Michael Jackson had the rights to the Beatles music. A lot of them didn't even know that. Yeah, Michael Jackson got the rights to the Beatles music on the sneak tip. So yeah, so that's why I'm like talking about this topic. As you see, they slander me all over YouTube. They slander me all over YouTube, bringing up my false conviction. But nobody wants to have a conversation with me, about Zillionaire, what happened to you? Nobody wants to do that. They'd rather just slander me and talk about the accusation and the false conviction. Woman can throw you in prison anytime she feels like it. Anytime a woman can throw you in jail that's why the first thing a woman says is, I'll get your ass locked up. I get your ass locked up. And a lot of black women do that. I get his ass locked up. Melissa, only thing Michael Jackson was guilty of, Michael Jackson never had a childhood. So Michael Jackson tried to relive his childhood through Neverland. Melissa, that's the only thing he's guilty of. He tried to relive his childhood. Mike didn't have a childhood. Remember, Michael Jackson was 5 years old running drills. Mike was 4 and 5 running drills. He had a strict upbringing. Everything he did was entertainment. Mike didn't have a childhood. Michael Jackson didn't have a childhood, so he tried to relive his childhood, and people took that and used it against him. They took that and used that against Mike. And they try to get some money out of him. That's a good point, Greta. Greta says any black person, especially a black man, it's really a black man though, Greta Lawrence, if you think about it. They're more threatened than a black man having money and power than a black woman. Think about it. They're not really as threatened as a black. Look at Oprah and look at Gayle. They're not really threatened by Oprah and Gayle. They're more threatened by a black man with power is a threat. I'm telling you, it's more so a black man, not black women, because they feel like they could use these black women against these black brothers. It's not really, it's black men. They're more threatened than a black man having power. They was calling Mike all kind of stuff. Just like they call me all kind of stuff. So, you know, they don't care nothing about a powerful black woman. They don't care. He doesn't care. So he was trying to relive his childhood that he never had. And they used that against Mike. They used it against him. He said as much money that they have, their lawyers must. What do you mean? Who are you talking about, Nancy? You said as much money as they have, their lawyers throw them under the bus. I don't get what you mean. Thank you, Angela Hill. That's how you conquer a nation. Turn one. Yeah, exactly, Chuck. And they've been doing it for centuries. If you notice, they've been doing that for centuries, man. I don't believe he was stuck, Jackie. I believe he just didn't have a childhood. I just believe he just did not have a childhood at all. Mike had to grow up fast, Jackie. He had to grow up really fast. And sometimes, you grow up quick. Just like me, up north in Philly, I had to grow up fast, quick. I had 4 younger sisters I had to be responsible for. I had to grow up fast. I had a lot of responsibility at a younger age. So sometimes when you don't have a childhood, it makes you grow up faster. So he was trying to relive the childhood he never had. That's just what I believe. Let's see. Melissa, you make a good point. You make a good point. But right, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but it's never that. It's never that. It's always guilty until proven innocent. Always. They say guilty till proven innocent. That's just something they say. Do you notice that they never practice? Just like the Constitutional says we have freedom of speech, right? Our constitutional right says we have freedom of speech. But they censor certain things. You ever think about that? Do you ever think about that? You ever think about that? It's in our constitutional right to have freedom of speech, but they try to censor you. So they go against their own laws. So they go against their own laws. Do you ever think about that? If we have freedom of speech, they're violating our laws as a human being and as a citizen. They're violating our rights to freedom of speech. Did y'all ever think about that? How do we live in a country that censors when our constitutional right says freedom of speech for all men? Somebody answer that question. That's another thing I don't understand. Addie Frost, that's fine. I mean, if that's how you feel, cool. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But anyway, like I say, the people that let the children go to Michael Jackson's house, they had an agenda. They had an agenda to destroy Michael Jackson. That's why they let the kids go to Michael Jackson's Neverland. All they saw was a gold mine, a money pit. But anyway, do y'all ever know that? They violate our rights all the time. They violate our rights. Our human rights are always violated. You got a point, communicating solutions. Lala B, he has mental problems. That's why. But our rights are always violated. And we don't ever talk about that either. Always. Our rights, human rights are always violated. They're always trying to censor us. They're always trying to do this and that. I don't know what Burton is talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Burton. But anyway, I totally agree with you, Chris. But anyway, I think that these laws are purposely in place to destroy black men. These laws are purposely in place to destroy black men. The law of just an accusation. These laws are set in place to destroy black men. primarily. Do you notice the laws are always there to fit their agenda? Always. Exactly, solution. I'm going to call you CS, Community Solutions. It is primarily to destroy black men. It's there. Just go ahead on and accuse them. Go ahead on and accuse them. Go ahead on, because if you accuse him, he's in the public's eye, he's guilty. An accusation is in the public's eye. Society tells you if you get accused, you're guilty. That's what society tells you. Kobe was accused and he's guilty. A regular guy on the street gets accused, he'll do time in prison. Kobe gets accused, and the woman will just take his money and not testify. You see how the game go? A regular guy on the street get accused, he'll do time in prison. Kobe Bryant, he gets accused, she won't go to trial, but she'll take his money though. There's always a catch on every side. So that's why I'm talking about this. Greta Lawrence, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. It's always like, so the Me Too movement, this witch hunt that's looking to destroy Kobe Bryant, get ready for more slander and more ignorant stuff. Get ready for more slander and more ignorant stuff. Get ready for more character assassination and a lot of other stuff. Get ready for it. Because they're going to slander the hell out of Kobe. They're going to slander him. They're going to continue. They're going to try to take away his championship rings next and everything else. That's why they couldn't stand Obama. But Obama didn't have any power in office. So Obama had no power in office. No power. Chuck. Exactly. Vanessa knew he wasn't a rapist. I Googled some stuff. They're calling him a rapist and all kind of stuff. It's a lot of news columns. It's a lot of articles that just flat out call Kobe a rapist. They just flat out, that's what they call him. From there, and they'll protect this whore. I just can't believe how they protect this whore that had 3 different semens in her and wouldn't testify against him and took the money. I can't believe they're protecting that whore. It just blows my mind. She don't get no accountability for what she's done. The chick that lied on Kobe Bryant don't get no accountability for what she's done. And she was a whore. How do you have 3 or 4 different semens in you? Somebody tell me that. So you have to rape a woman that has 3 or 4 different semens in her? So I have to rape. You already got 3 or 4. You was having sex with a bunch of men even before you got to Kobe Bryant. Before he even stuck his dingling in you already had nut inside you. So Kobe needed to rape a woman that had 3 or 4 different semens in her. You're right. He had to rape her right after he done won the championship. And this 2003 was right after the year he won the championship. Right after the year he won the championship. Kobe was at the height of his career. If you notice, Mike Tyson at the height of his career, he was what? The heavyweight champion of the world. He lost his title and went to jail because some chicks screamed rape. And years later, we found out that chick was crazy. Tupac was always for women's rights, always spoke up for women. And all of a sudden, this woman claims Tupac raped her. All of a sudden, at the height of his career, he getting platinum records and everything. At the height of his career, all of a sudden, all these women fawning after Mike Tyson and Tupac, and they have to rape somebody. Right. Gotcha. If you say so. If you say so. Right. Mike Tyson and Tupac at the height of their careers, and women going crazy over these men. These women practically try to rape Tupac and Mike Tyson, these women tried to rape these men. They practically was getting raped by women. Women wanted to have sex with them all the time. And at the height of their careers, they need to rape somebody. Okay. Right. Oh, yeah. Well, he wasn't a Black Panther. His mother was a Black Panther, Community Solution. He was like an activist. Tupac spoke out on a lot of social injustice. That's why they didn't like him. Tupac was at the height of his career, and he spoke out on social injustice. They didn't like that. So all they got to do is send a woman to Tupac, send a woman to Mike Tyson, and scream rape. That's all you got to do. You're going to send a woman to Tupac, send a woman to Mike Tyson, send a woman to Kobe Bryant, and all you got to do is say he raped you. All you got to do is accuse the man, and that's it. Yeah, that's all you got to do. That's it. Nikki, that song is not about assaulting women. Nikki, that stop lying on Tupac. The song Tupac, I can't believe you just lied on Tupac like that. Yes, Nelly got falsely accused too, Chris Brook. I can't believe you just lied on Tupac. Here goes our troll said Tupac's song, I Get Around song, he was talking about assaulting women. No, he wasn't. He was telling women he's not faithful and that he got a lot of girls. I can't believe it. You hear what Nikki just said? Wow. Nikki just said Tupac's song was about assaulting women. I Get Around. Somebody please tell her what Tupac's song was. I Get Around. What that song was about. It was about him having multiple women, and he was letting the woman know he can't settle down. That's what I Get Around. It wasn't about him beating women. Tupac never talked about beating women. I can't believe you said that. Get out of my life. It's right. The song was about him being a player. Tupac had a song talking about beating and assaulting women. Really? Really? Idiot, I can't believe that. I can't believe she just said that. Tupac's I Get Around song is about him beating. Go listen to the lyrics to I Get Around. Everybody in my live, if you haven't heard the song Tupac, I Get Around, go listen to the lyrics. He's actually talking about I have sex with a lot of women and I'm not going to settle down. He never talked. Tupac was against that. Tupac was against that. You ever hear his song, Brenda Got a Baby, and Keep Your Head Up? You ever hear Tupac's music? He was against that. The very thing he was against, they use it against him. Brenda Got a Baby, Dear Mama, what did I just say? Dear Mama, Brenda's Got a Baby, Keep Your Head Up. He was always about empowering women. Did you know that? Now, he called a hoe. Tupac called a hoe. If you was a hoe, Tupac said you a hoe. I'm going to call you out. But he always tried to empower women in his music. Go listen to his music. Go listen to Keep Your Head Up. Go listen to Brenda's Got a Baby. Go listen to Dear Mama. Go listen to all that stuff. Tupac was always about empowering women. He was never about destroying women. Never. He may have called a hoe, but hey, if a hoe was a hoe, a whore is a whore. Even the Bible talks about whores and virtuous women. You got to call a whore. If she's a whore, that's what she is. But he's never talked about beating women. Never. Oh, yeah, the song, I wonder, and you wonder why they called you bitch. Right, Lizzie. And in that song, you wonder why they call you bitch. He's telling women, if you don't change your behavior, they're going to continue to call you a bitch and a whore. That's a good one, Lizzie. And you wonder why they call you bitch. Tupac's letting women know if you don't change your behavior, they're going to call you a bitch because that's how you're acting. You're going to be called a whore because that's how you carry yourself, like a whore. Facts. He was never about beating women. Where did she come from with that? Now, she came in here assassinating Tupac's character. She comes in my live to assassinate and slander Tupac. I can't believe she just did that. Tupac was one of the most kindest souls you could ever meet. Tupac had a heart of gold. Tupac came from a bad environment. He was a good dude from a bad environment like I was. Tupac was a good dude from a bad environment. Period. There's a lot of good brothers that come from horrible situations. And of course, we got to do what we got to do to survive. Like Nipsey Hussle, right? Good dude, but just come from a bad environment. And she came in my life to assassinate his character. I can't believe that. She probably falsely accused the man, huh? She probably falsely accused the man. He always had a message, Monique. Yes. Tupac always had a message. Tupac was young when he died. Tupac was what? 25, 26? Yeah. Yep. Tupac was about 20. It's sad, though. And Tupac talked like he was in his 40s. But anyway. Yep. Yep, Lizzie, facts. Thank you, Jennifer. That's all it's about. That song, she came in talking about his song, Get Around, was about him beating women. Anyway. Oh, man. But you see how they did Tupac and Mike Tyson at the height of their career. So they've been doing this. No false accusations after Roe versus Wade overturned. I guess I got to look that up, Harlan. I don't know what you're talking about. Because that shouldn't even be a law. What you mean, no false accusations? That don't make sense. That doesn't even make sense. How is no false accusation? Yes, Nancy, he was a threat. So you see what they did to Tupac. You see what they did to Mike Tyson. The same thing that Tupac was against. Same thing Tupac was against is what they used against him. They sent that girl in there on Tupac. And I don't know if you saw the interview about the girl that claimed Tupac raped her. That chick is a nut. I don't know if you saw the interview on Vlad TV about the chick that accused Tupac. She's a nut, and her story kept changing up the entire time. Even during his trial, the story kept switching up. Community Solutions. She was a jump off. She was a chick that always had sex with him. She was his jump off. Community Solutions. She was a groupie jump off. She was a jump off. Everybody said it. She's a jump off. She used to come and have sex with him all the time. They would be in a hotel. He'd be sexing her. She was one of his main jump offs. She was a jump off. But anyway, they sent that girl in there to lie on Tupac. And that chick is a nut. You go on Vlad TV and talk about Tupac's accuser. That chick is crazy. And her story don't even make sense when she tells her story. And when she was on the stand against Tupac, her story didn't make sense. And they still threw him in prison. Mike Tyson threw him in prison just because she accused, just because it's his word against her word. His word against her word. That's all it takes. Man going to jail. Facts. Chick accused Kobe Bryant because of his accusations. You got people that said Kobe Bryant needs to die. You got people saying Kobe Bryant, I'm glad he's dead because he's a rapist. This is what people are saying. Because this cum dumpster with all that DNA and cum inside of that they found when they checked her out. Because this cum dumpster who didn't want to testify at trial, just because she accused him, that makes him a rapist. That makes Kobe a rapist. Accusations mean you're guilty. I just can't get over that. That's the world we live in. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even want to see that bio, but I don't even care to see his. I don't even want to see that. To be honest with you, if that's on Twitter, I don't even care to see it. I'll probably look at it later. You say his death certificate is on the internet. I don't even care to see it. I might check it out later though. Thank you, Harlan Stewart. But this is how they're slandering him. But this is how they're slandering him. And like I said, the Me Too movement is they're plotting to try to take down his legacy. So you're going to hear more slander towards Kobe Bryant. And like I said, there's no laws in place to protect men. And that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. You know what I mean? I made my points. I got out everything that I wanted to say. There's just no laws in place to protect men who get accused. If you get accusations, mean you're guilty. And there's so many innocent men in prison. There's so many innocent men falsely accused. There's so many innocent men just because a woman said something, he's in prison right now. Or he has something on his record right now just because a woman said he did it. And it's always the three: either he hit me, raped me, or he did something to my kids. I mean, it's crazy. Melissa, there's a lot of those walking the streets every day. They're walking the streets free every day. And half of those people that you just named, Melissa, a lot of them work in law enforcement and in the government. Trump is about to get out of office, so I don't know. So I don't know what Trump is going to do. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it. So if you just hopped in the live, you got to rewind the video. It said people will believe a lie over the truth. Yes, they will, Monique. Yes, they will. Facts. Facts. Again, it said, you said you're going to cuss a next troll out if he's talked about, again, disrespect. Oh, man. Hey, be my guest. I don't know. I mean, people are going to, the media is already just slandering him. And, they're already doing it. You get accused, that's it. It doesn't matter. The woman could be lying. The court say a woman say a woman accuses a black man, he's going to prison. So, well, I don't know. That's possible, by you. If enough people tell a lie, they will believe it. Right. Teresa, I struggle with that. That's a good question, Teresa. I harbor a lot of anger towards her, Teresa, and I think I like how that's a good question, Teresa. I harbor a lot of anger towards her, and I need to fix that. The woman that said I did something to her kids, did something to her fast ass daughters. I harbor a lot of anger towards that woman, and I have to be honest, and I need to deal with that. It's funny how you said that. I still struggle with that. I struggle with that forgiveness. I struggle with forgiveness. I struggle with that really bad. That's not one of my strong areas, is forgiveness. It's not. But thank you, Teresa, for that question. And that's a good question. That was a good question to ask. Yeah, Teresa, that's a good question. It's funny how you asked me that. That was really a good question. And the other day my last live, I had to realize I have a lot of unresolved anger about what I was accused of and what she tried to do to me. And I was like, man, I'm still really angry about that. And I need to deal with that unresolved forgiveness that I have. I struggle with that. Yeah, it's hard, Navi. It's really hard. It's really hard, man. Thank you, Teresa. It's really hard. It's hard, man. The word of God says, bless those that curse you, bless those that falsely accuse you. It's hard. Do good to them that curse you and spitefully use you. Do good to them that say all manner of evil against you falsely. I struggle with that. Forgiveness, and when people persecute you and lie on you, that's hard to forgive because it's so malicious and it's so evil to do that to somebody. And know that you have the power to destroy somebody's life, and you take that power and you abuse it. So basically, that's a woman abusing her power. Yes, it's a very deep wound. So women know they have that power. So some women abuse their power. Think about it. These are women abusing their power. When a woman lie on a man, she's abusing her power. She has the sex card. A woman can always pull the sex card. Every woman knows this. The sex card, I can pull it. So that's a woman abusing her power. I have the power. I have sexual power over him. And I'm going to abuse it because I'm not getting my way, because he's breaking up with me, because he ain't giving me no money, because I can't control him. You know, I mean, yeah, they use child support. Yeah, they use that against them. Women just abuse. You have some abusive women. They abuse their power. So, you know, there's some men that have suffered from abusive women abusing their power. Chris, I think I'll heal faster, man, if I really just acknowledge that pain is there. Chris, sometimes I suppress it, and that's not healthy. So when I continue to acknowledge the pain and the anger is there, I think I'll heal faster instead of always trying to repress my feelings. You know. But yeah, you got women they're abusive in power. Tell me if I ain't telling the truth. If a woman uses sex against you, she's abusing her power. Am I right? Melissa, what are you talking about? Melissa said you're falsely accused. You're out on bail. What? Anyway, so that's a woman. So a woman can. It said has had family. Oh, that's crazy. Like I say, Jackie, the story is deeper than that. Because it was two. It's like a love. It was two women involved, Jackie. So it's a long story, but I just need to learn how to forgive people and understand the pain is still there. But anyway, um, that's crazy, Naveed. That's crazy. But you know, can a woman abuse her power? Am I right? Women, I want to see how many women are going to be honest. Can a woman abuse her power? Can a woman be abusive in power? And can a woman pull that sex card in a heartbeat? A woman can be abusive with her power. And men can suffer from it. If she has power, she can abuse you and make you suffer with it. And make you suffer for it, man. It's sad, but it's no, you can't hardly protect yourself. Only thing a man can do is try to make better decisions, and only men can do is make better decisions than women, and that's all we could do. Is try to make better decisions and you know, not make the same mistakes. That's all you can do. But it's hard, boy. It's hard. I'm out of here, man. Like I say, boy, I'm gonna continue to talk about men who get falsely accused and wrongfully convicted and all that stuff, and these women slandering Kobe Bryant, because he was accused by some lying slut, you know. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but I'm about to get off of here. Yes, they're really under attack. Yeah, it helped me heal faster. Yeah. But I'm about to get off of here, man. It's hard, man. It's hard for good brothers out here. And I'm not talking, it's easy for trifling Negroes. Am I right? 'Cause let's be honest. It's hard for good brothers. It's easier for trifling Negroes. Am I right? It's easy for trifling niggas. Let's be real. It's harder for good brothers. Like, really. Jackie, what are you saying? You're watching Zillion, huh? It's hard. These trifling dudes have it so easy. They got it so easy, bro. They got it easy. They try to be a good brother. Try to be a good man. And watch some of these women put you through pure hell. Try to treat a woman good and have some wit, and she gonna treat you. She gonna put you through hell. You're a piece of shit. They'll treat you good. But anyway, like I say, man, I'm out of here, man. Like I say, man, it's sad that a man can get accused and he's automatically guilty. It's sad. Oh, you said, oh, I don't know. I forgot the name of the movie. I don't know, Jackie. I forgot. But it's sad that this is how the law. This is how the law is, man. This is how the laws is. I'll probably be back tomorrow night. I might be back tomorrow night. If you just coming to live, how you doing, Ivanta? If you just came into the live, rewind the video, check it out. I'm about to watch me a movie and chill out. I cook some food. I'm a man. I cook. I gotta cook for my single man, so I gotta cook for myself all the time. I'm starting to try to eat better. Try to eat better. I drink a lot of vitamin water. Thank you. I appreciate your prayers, Teresa. So I try to eat. I'm trying to eat better. Drink a lot of vitamin water. I work out. I do push. I work out. Do push-ups a lot and go jogging, go power walking, and deal with my cardio. And we got to be healthy and all that good stuff. But good night, everybody. I appreciate y'all in my live. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to everybody that joined the live tonight. I really appreciate you. Thank you for liking and sharing all my videos. Appreciate y'all buying my books. I appreciate y'all donating to my channel. I hear you, Pamela. I appreciate all y'all. Much love. God bless y'all, man. And like I said, I speak blessings over y'all life, man. Keep all the negativity out your life. You know what I'm saying? And, keep God first, Thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. All right, I'm gone.